Well, Heidi ho, good morning and welcome. Glad to have you with us. Monday morning. Two cars dumped out here over the weekend. Thanksgiving and Friday, nobody worked. But I signed to work Thursday and Friday because the train wasn't going to run. And they decided not to work me. I had 2 days all-day track, and they didn't work me. Anyway, that would not have prevented this. When they came out and started to run coal, the train operator came back from the mine with a loaded trip, first trip, and he stopped here to make a crew change. The locomotive was back at the harbor. The train stopped through here, and two cars dumped out. How about that? When nobody knew it. So the train dumped off. The next trip out, when the day shift train operator came out through here, this is 10-mile-an-hour track, but apparently he was going too fast to get stopped and derailed two cars. This was... So Corman had to come out and put the cars back on. Then they did get somebody over here with the high lift and clean this up and go, at least shove it off away from the rails, so I could get through. Anyway, that's it. And two cars dumped out, and I guess they had a car dump out at the mine also. Lovely. All right, so we're going to make a track inspection today. I haven't been out here since Wednesday, and hopefully I won't have any pull-aparts. It's gotten cold at night, down 20 degrees. 20 degrees in the during the night, and then up to 30, high of 30 yesterday. And me and Freddie stayed in most of the day yesterday. Edited videos. What a big help Freddie Kitty is doing that. All right, starting the week off. Well, here's car number 3, dumped out. They spread it out down there to the side, down to the silo. Who knows? And you asked me what's going to happen to this coal. Well, it's cold and it's freezing up, and it's going to be, I don't know when it'll get cleaned up. And the last time we had a car dump out there way down below last year, they cleaned it up, took it up, and recycled it. Whether, I don't know. I don't have an answer now. But we're up here at the loadout and ready to get off track. Just road track. And the good news is, I didn't find any pull-aparts. That's really good news. A couple broken bolts. I replaced those. Actually, those went in pretty easy. So, that was good. No pull-aparts. Wonderful. And I stocked up on the fire snake with before I left out this morning in my flares. So no broken rails. And one nice thing about when everything, the ballast all freezes, the mud all freezes and all that, the track gets pretty solid, so you don't get a lot of flexing, especially at the joints, and that's really good. Didn't have any broken joint bars. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, and it's warming my truck. All right, wonderful. Okay, this is the parts book for Trinity cars, and you see this is a safety latch. This is a spring that holds down on it. 17 spring in your latch, and this is the clevis. Well, let's get what they exactly call it, an eye rod. So that's this. eye rod. This is your latch, and there, like I said, there's a spring that holds that down. So that's supposed to keep this. This is your this goes out to your linkage. It controls your doors. So when the air pressure bleeds off, apparently we have a lot of wear on this part on our cars, or right here, or our spring latches are worn. Probably a combination of all three. But that's why when the air's on the cars, that holds this back, pretty much. But when the air bleeds off, then it pushes the weight on the car doors, pull this, and if that spring's not holding it down in there, or there's too much wear in here, Katie barred the door. There you have it. How about that? The jacks, the Freight Car America, so these are for Trinity. Most of our cars are Trinity, but the Freight Car America latches are a little bit different. They actually have 2 points where they have safety latches on. I kind of like them, that style a little bit better, but there you go. Now you have it. Now you know why our cars are dumping out. How about that? Train just left out of here and I'm heading down our track. I got my new light up there with a remote. How about that? Watch the light. And the remote doesn't always work. How about that? There it goes. First time you push the button, it doesn't always. We'll put it back to green. There we go. All right. I'll stop and put my sign out too. Then I'm gonna make a track run, and then the guy for the regulator's coming back. There was a leak on the fuel pump. He went to Fairmont to get a new fuel pump, put it on. Then we're gonna see if we can get it started with the key. You got to start it with the remote. Haven't been able to get it started with the key yet. The wiring's not right. What a mess. Okay. All right. Curve 49 there. Anyway, just got a call. Where are you at? I'm heading up track. See if we got any pull parts. It's cold out here. See what got broke. Well, you got to get back to the harbor. Our Caterpillar IT-24 is broke down. I did get the parts for it yesterday at the warehouse. Cleveland Brothers sent the parts, but it didn't get fixed last night. So anyway, apparently a big truck came in and there's something on it that needs unloaded, and I gotta get so I got about 4 miles to go, backing down track. Go back there and see unload it with my boom on my big high road truck. Not very many people here today. Everybody's hunting. My buddy's out hunting. Okay, that's railroad. Then after I get that, the guy's coming looking. The regulator's supposed to be showing up. So anyway, we'll get some icicles here on a rock cut. This is called 690 rock cut, and later on in the winter this will be completely covered with icicles. It's really cool to look at. Well, guess what? I was supposed to help. I got my truck unloaded, and the contract mechanic that was working on the regulator came in. He had put a new fuel pump on it,
I was supposed to help him try to figure out some wiring issues and go over the machine and run for him whatever he needed. But it's a wind tunnel out there, 30 degrees with the wind blowing, and we got our Caterpillar IT-24's got a valve problem. They Cat apparently discontinued the valve, so they do have valve rebuild kits, and we're going to take the valve out of the Caterpillar today. And it really upsets us, both of us, because we're in here inside the heated shop instead of out there in a wind tunnel. We're both really upset. We both really wanted to be out there and freeze to death. Okay. We got to get this Caterpillar running. We rely on it. All right. Uh-oh, what happened there?
Hose came off.
Got her loose.
Yeah.
You ready to come out?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, this is good to see. They got back with no problems. Loaded with no problems. Good to see. There you have it. Okay. George, mechanic got the valve out, getting ready to take it apart. See if the new parts that we got in fit. There's the valve. The reason this broke, the handle that goes up here that controls all this broke. And this valve was also leaking. So, that's why it's out. That's why it's getting fixed. Doesn't do much good without a handle to control it, does it? And here's the new parts. There we go. Okay. And according to the mechanic, this got to get oriented just correctly, because there's different pressures for the raise and also the tilt. That's why he's got everything marked. He's got all of them marked. How about that? There you go. Well, good morning. I must have got, this is a Thursday morning. You know, it's cold out. Wind's blowing, snow. Anyway, I must have got their high lift fixed. We got it all moved, and look what we got here. How about this? There you go. How about that? I'll bet none of you guys ever saw this before. Huh? Now your coupler goes into the locomotive. Let's take a look at it. I got one coupler laying over here on the floor. I didn't know there was a bad coupler on this. Apparently there was. There you go. Pretty cool stuff. I don't know where the pin is that goes in here. I haven't found it yet. All right. I thought we were going to be pulling a regulator into the shop today to work on it, but well, I guess we'll see. Well, I want to tell you something. It's upside down. This is a Type E coupler, and this is an alignment control coupler. this, that hits those rollers in the back. This will allow the coupler to rotate 17 degrees off center, either way. Some of the non-alignment control couplers don't have this ear on it. It goes round. This is very important. Now, make a roll-by inspection from in here in the truck where it's warm. Got the train dumped off, no problems at all. That's wonderful. Problems always seem to be worse when it's really cold. And it's really nice. We didn't have any problems to deal with. Really nice. I'm going to follow him out on a track, do a track inspection. Smart move this morning. I guess I'm not going to help out with the coupler, but that's all right. It's important to run a track, make sure everything's okay, as cold as it's been. Oh yeah. All right. I think he's stopping up here at the bathhouse. No, he's not. Okay. Hopefully I won't find anything wrong out there either, but if I do, I'll have to fix it. Done that for the last 18 years, no big deal. We'll deal with whatever we find, but anyway, I wanted to say thank you very much for tuning in and watching, and hope you have a really good day. Tomorrow's I got a day off scheduled for tomorrow. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. And Corey's coming over tomorrow, and we'll see what we get into. That'll be on another video, whatever it is. All right. Happy rails to you, my friend, until we meet again. Expected, Mr. B. You're going to have a red track behind you from me.